Hey guys, superfluffybeast here. Woo! That was a weird angle. But yeah, here's a profile for Chainburn. It's a deck I played at locals this past Sunday, and I got 5th out of 10. Yeah, went 2 and 2. It's kind of fun though. I enjoyed it every single time. If I decided to, get the cheap win in the final round, I would have went 3-1. But, I don't like playing until time and then deciding life points and so on and so forth. I'd rather, just suck it up, take the potential loss instead of the instant win. Because, winning isn't everything, just gotta have fun, especially with a deck like this. Anyways, here's the deck, and I'm gonna start with traps, then spells, then monsters, because the deck is trap heavy, which is why you shouldn't play this at any big event, because then you have freaking royal decrees being cited, and yeah, it's not a fun time. Alright, for traps, we have 3 control cards in the entire deck. Well, I consider this control. 1 Mirror Force, and 2 Ojama Trio. Ojama Trio is not only is it control because people hate having their spaces taken up, but what it also does is when the tokens are destroyed, they get burned for 300. So you can, do whatever. If they're gonna play like Torrential or something, you can chain Ojama Trio and burn them for 900. Or you can sit on it and wait for, other cards. You'll see when they come. In Mirror Force, it's one of those things that just kind of helps keep control. Now we have the draw power of the deck, which is 3 Legacy of Yata-Garasu. And it's funny because at my locals they were talking about how they should bring Yata back because it's like nothing, and I was just like, no, just keep it banned. So 3 Jar of Greed, 3 Accumulated Fortune, which is so good. Chain Link 4 is really easy to do when you're chaining to something your opponent does. And 3 Reckless Greed, which I was getting shit from playing a deck with Reckless Greed in it from multiple people. They were all telling me how much of a crap card it is, and I said, listen, if I'm, making you sweat, obviously it's not such a crap deck. Everyone couldn't, no one took the deck seriously, whatever, it's Colby, he's playing a rogue deck again. Oh, what's that? He's always topping? Huh. Okay. Anyways, yeah, enough of that little rant. It's, all the draw power is chainable, and so any of their MSTs, their Hornets, if they Black Rose, I had to deal with all these situations, which is really cool because I got to play the deck in all those different situations. Hyperion, yeah. Then we have the Burn Engine, which is, well, the Burn Engine of the traps. 1 Ceasefire, 3 Just Desserts. I dropped a card. Whoa, Just Desserts up close. 1, oh, that's upside down. 2, 3 Secret Barrel. And though that's not all, but the 3 Just Desserts and 3 Secret Barrels really make Ojama Trio a boss card of the deck because you can do Secret Barrel, or Just Desserts, Secret Barrel, Just Desserts, You always do those Chain Link 1 and 2. And then you play Ojama Trio later in the chain because they don't see that coming in. Either they're gonna, solemn it or waste resources on it. But yeah, Just Desserts makes it burn for 1,500 more. And they don't even leave field. Then we have 2 Magic Cylinder. And the 3 cards that I'm missing, and I would just put right in to take nothing out. I play it as a 44 card deck on Dueling Network, and it runs beautifully. Are 3 Dimension Wall. No one there had them, and apparently I don't own any. So I just kind of dealt with it and, sucked it up. It would have been a lot better with it, but yeah, it happens. For spells, we have 2 Dualities. It keeps it really consistent. We have 3 One Day of Peace, I sided these out multiple times because, not because I didn't want, like, I didn't care about life points, but because, you know, sometimes there's just better choices, and you gotta suck that up and go with it. And I still don't understand siding for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not as straightforward as other TCG games, but, you know, yeah, I'm working on it. 2 Chain Strike, completely busted. I burned someone for 2,500 or 2,800 at one point, and he was kind of upset because he decided that he was going to chain some random card in the middle of one of my chains, and I was like, okay. 1 Thunder Short, again, Geometry, I was busted with it. 5 monsters on their side of the field, they get burned for 2,000 for free. And then Monster Reborn, because, you know, taking random monsters is wonderful. From monsters, 1 Morphing Jar, so good. 2 Lava Golem. I would take 1 out and put in a third of this guy, Meta-Ion. Everyone hates him. He's like the villain of my locals now, because I'm not the only one who plays him in decks. There's a guy that plays a stun deck, and he makes it like he just makes his own stun decks, and they're all stun. They're like no real type. It's just stun. But yeah, he plays this card, and everyone hates it. And then 3 Swift Scarecrow, because, you know, you gotta protect yourself. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of Chain Burn. I know it's kind of a sissy deck to play, you know, just kind of hides behind everything. But sometimes when you want to have fun, it's worth it. Let me know if you guys think it's better to have fun with a deck or win. Honestly, you know, and no one's judging you. Just let me know. Alright, thanks for watching.